What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the Mikey's Action Figures channel. Today we're talking about He Who Remains from the Loki series. This is the Disney Plus Khonshu Build-A-Figure wave. We're going to get into it, check out what this guy's all about. Let's get it, you guys. Welcome back to the channel, you guys. It's your boy Mikey's Action Figures, and today we're talking about He Who Remains from the Loki series. Now I'm excited for this one. There's a lot of ideas I had with it, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna pick it up. I'm gonna see if I can make some of these ideas I have into something. We have Quantumania, Ant-Man Quantumania coming out really soon. As you know, he's gonna be King the Conqueror, so I'm gonna do a little bit of a swap with the King the Conqueror body, and you know, maybe this King the Conqueror could look good with the Jonathan Majors head sculpt. I also have an idea for the apple he has. That's more WWE related, so that's why we have him in our hands today. So we're going to take a look at the box. As you guys know, I'm not an inbox collector, I'm a loose collector. So for me, I really don't care about boxes, so I don't like to get too crazy with the boxes. On the side of the packaging, we have Jonathan Majors right there, He Who Remains himself on that side of the packaging. On the back of the packaging, we have an image of the figure and the Build-A-Figure piece it comes with, which it comes with the Khonshu head. Just in case you guys need it, we do have an image of the barcode as well for you guys, so you guys can use that if you're out there toy hunting, if you need it. I'm sure a lot of people already have him. He has been out for a little while, so if you need that, that's for you guys. On the other side of the packaging, it tells you some of the figures that come with the wave. I did notice that on the side of the box, the zombie Iron Man is not there, which I could have sworn he was a part of this wave, but maybe it's just only showing the figures that come with Build-A-Figure pieces to build. So that's pretty much it for the box. Nothing crazy. I really don't like this plastic-free packaging. I'm not gonna lie. I wish that they would at least do something like how they do with the Fortnite figures, where they put a little small box of plastic just so you could see what figure or the paint apps, a little bit of it that you're getting with the figure, or what's in the box at least, so you kind of know what's going on. We're gonna dive into the figure. We're gonna check him out, take him out of the box. Let's do it. Okay, you guys, so here he is, He Who Remains, out of the packaging, and already off the bat I gotta say I love the likeness to Jonathan Majors. I think that it looks just like the actor. I think Hasbro nailed the face sculpt and the paint apps on this one. It looks really good, so I'm not disappointed. I'm actually more excited to put this head sculpt on the King the Conqueror so I can get prepped for Ant-Man Quantumania, and I think it's like in the next couple months, so I'm excited, man. Getting into the things I like about the figure and the things I dislike. I'm gonna be honest, there's a lot more that I dislike than that I like, but obviously I bought the figure just for the head sculpt and the apple, so I can't really be mad at myself. You know, I already knew what I was paying for when I got it. But getting into some of the stuff I don't like, I already don't like, I don't know if you guys can see it, I'll get closer, but that gold, I don't know what it's supposed to be on his chest. It's supposed to be like a design or something, but I feel like they botched that. I feel like it just feels like there's random gold on his chest. Like, it doesn't make any sense. I don't know what that's supposed to be. It just looks weird. Another thing that looks weird on the body is this weird skirt thing. It just doesn't look like it. I feel like it was supposed to be a shirt. Like, if I put up an image of like his outfit right here, I feel like it was a whole on shirt, but this just does not look like a shirt. And then I feel like the plastic on this is tougher than the plastic on this. Like, the way, if I want to bend this, it's super easy, so that does bother me. Another thing that I don't like about the figure is these single jointed elbows for the jacket. I feel like it just looks weird, deformed, but for me it just doesn't work. I can't really see it working very well, so there's a lot of nitpicks and a lot of gripes with some of these figures, but I will get into the stuff I do like about it, which obviously, like I said before, I really do like the head sculpt. I think the head sculpt, they nailed it. I like it a lot. For other people, obviously it's subjective. Some people are gonna love the things I don't like, and some people are gonna hate the things I do like. Another thing that I do like would be his pants. I really like the way they look. I like the color green. I really feel like they nailed the sculpting on the pants. Like, I feel like these are believable green pants or slacks or whatever you would call them. It looks really cool, and I love the sandals. I know mine looks like it has this weird pinky toe coming out, like he's wearing heels. Put a picture right here, but I feel like they kind of nailed the sandal design on that. Other than that, those are the three things I like, and I guess that's not saying much about the figure, but I will say that you know, if most people are probably gonna buy this figure for the head sculpt, but we're gonna get into the accessories it comes with, which is not much, but we'll check it out. So getting into the accessories, now this isn't an accessory. I just realized he only comes with one accessory. So this is the Build-A-Figure head. It's a Khonshu. Nothing crazy, but it's very big. Like, I'm tripping out of the size. I'm sure people already have reviews of the Khonshu bath, and it probably looks massive compared to regular figures. So he just comes with the head to Khonshu, the Build-A-Figure. Now, the actual only accessory this guy comes with is literally just an apple. a small apple that barely fits in his hand. So when I was trying to put it in his hand, you know, it'll fall out. So you really have to place it in a certain way for him to hold it. Sometimes it'll fall out. You have to kind of get lucky and put it in the right spot. But we'll get into the articulation because it is a new mold. So I will show off, since it's a new mold, some of the articulation. So let's get into that real quick. So as far as articulation goes, his head can go that far down. Does have a little bit of a weird gap. His head can go that far back. So nothing crazy. Let me go ahead and back up a little bit so you can see the rest of the body. His arms, single jointed elbows do go in a nice amount, but I really don't like the way it looks. As far as like his ab, he does have like a diaphragm joint that goes side to side, has some tilt to it, so that's pretty nice. But his forward motion, this far forward, and then backward motion is that far back, but there's a little bit of a gap when you go back, so that looks really weird. His leg articulation, it does feel a little hindered by this skirt or whatever you want to call it, but not too bad. He has double jointed pinless knees, so that's not bad at all. He also has an ankle pivot, that's pretty nice, and then he also has rotation at this little ankle joint, so that does move left and right, so that's also pretty nice. But that's his articulation, nothing crazy. So with that being done, I'm gonna go ahead and swap out this guy's head sculpt with the King the Conqueror body. Okay, so moment of truth, man. We swapped them out and I like it a lot, dude. It looks dope, it looks clean. If you kind of just want to leave this guy as is, this does the job, dude. This is King the Conqueror in the MCU, so I like it a lot. This is I'm definitely gonna keep this like this. I am curious though. I am curious when they make a King the Conqueror figure with Jonathan Majors, how it's gonna look. This is a dope kit bash. I think a lot of people are probably gonna want to do this. This one is clean. Now the next thing I'm gonna show you guys is what I wanted to do with the apple that came with this guy. So I'll show you what I wanted to do with it. A lot of people might not know what I'm trying to do with it, but if you guys are fans of the WWE and watched during Attitude Era, you'll know what I'm talking about, and some people will like it. Okay, so if you guys don't know who this guy is, this guy is from the Attitude Era WWE. His name is Carlito, and he spits in the face of people who are not cool.
I spit in the face of people who don't want to be cool.
Now this guy, when I was growing up watching the WWE, and the WWE, he used to bite into apples and literally spit it in people's faces because they weren't cool. So if you guys don't know who this is Carlito. But if you guys have seen in my past videos, I'm a WWE Elite collector. I mainly only collect stuff from the Attitude Era. This is a kit bash, something I've been working on. I gotta do some paint on this guy. Greg said he's gonna paint him purple for me, so eventually I'll get that done. But dude, if you guys are WWE fans and you don't know who Carlito is, but that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm basically gonna use it for. I'm gonna put that apple in his hand, and this guy's known for holding apples in the WWE. But we're gonna get into some size comparisons with our He Who Remains, and then we'll end the video there. Okay, so temporarily I'm gonna allow He Who Remains to keep his apple for this quick little size comparison. But after that, it's going back to Carlito. Now I don't have any of the figures from the Disney Plus Loki series, but I do have one of the bodies. I use this as like a Tony Stark kit bash, but this is him next to dude, I don't even remember his name, but Owen Wilson's character in the Disney Plus show. This is the body he came with. I did switch up the tie, so if you guys are like, what the heck, what tie is that? What body's that? It's the Owen Wilson character figure. I don't even remember his name. That's how bad it is. So that's this size comparison. Other than that, I'll go ahead and put him next to our Agent Coulson. So nothing crazy. And then what do I have here? I do have a Gwen Stacy, so you can see him next to a Gwen Stacy. Something a little random for the people. Carlito towers over him, and you already know Carlito spits in the face of people who don't want to be cool. But alright, you guys, there you have it. That's it for this figure, this He Who Remains figure. It's actually a really cool figure. I just don't like a lot of like the aspects of the body, the sculpting of the mold of the body. I'm not a fan of it, but I love that head sculpt. I love the apple he comes with. I did wish he came with more hands, more accessories, something cool. I really actually am more excited about the King the Conqueror from the Ant-Man Quantumania series, because I want to see what they do with that in MCU form, because they always get new sculpts. I don't know why comic figures don't get new sculpts, but the MCU figures do. So I do like buying some MCU figures because the new sculpts are cool, but I'm not a fan of this one. But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Thank you. Have a good one. Let's get it.
I told you fools. This is gonna be a good video.
And he's down.